What is going on, boys and girls? It is Julian here, back here with a brand new video. As you can see on the screen, we've got our brand new team, which we will be jumping into the FUT Champions qualifiers in a moment. But I want to quickly go over to our transfer list. As you can see, 2 items have sold. Last time there was only 1. I did go and sell RTL because 37 or 31k is a lot for a super sub. It is a lot for someone to be sat on the bench, especially when I haven't got that many coins. So obviously he's gone for 31.5. Brozovic went for 31.5. So we lost a little bit of money on Martial. We made some money on Brozovic. But what I did do, I went up to about 100k. What I did do is I went out and completed this. I went out and completed the Lone Thierry Henry SBC. So, you know, this wasn't cheap. I mean, Farman cost me 6.4. We had Coman in the club. Hoedes was 3.6. Sula was 3.8. Baines was 3.3. Ad Delafeu in the club. Sal we had in the club. Fesha we had in the club. Gaetan paid for 3.2. 3.9 for Mandzukic and 3.8 for Belotti. So I think maybe, what's that, like, say 4k a piece? About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, maybe 15k, something like that. Which, for me, I'm not going to complain, because 15k for one of the best strikers in Premier League history, in world football history, oh my, he looks insane. 94 pace, 90 dribbling, 91 shooting, 83 passing, and he is going to be our weekend league super sub. I probably will end up using him in the, he will only ever be used when I am in dire need of a striker. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to get into the FUT Champions qualifiers, because I tried 3 times already and I failed. So let's get into it. Let's get into the competition. Let's get ourselves some good rewards and packs over the weekend and have an all-round good time. Let's go. Right, guys, first game of FUT Champs qualifiers brings us a French 4-3-2-1 team. He had a front 3 of Dembele, informed Dembele and Martial. He had Bakayoko, Matuidi and Tolisso in there. Some reason he had Mendy and Mangala and Laporte. Don't know why. Not really bothered. Isco picks up the ball here. Nice 1-2 with Willian. Waits for that run of Willian once again. Nice crossing, and then somehow Sané reaches that header. Don't know how he reached that header, but I'm not going to complain. We're 1-0 up in 15 minutes. He queued a pause here. I don't know what he was going to do, but Willian plays through Morata, through to Sané, low driven, past the goalkeeper, and I'm thinking, is he going to quit? You know, he's got that pause queued. It's something it is very, very possible, because we were stomping him and it was only 22 minutes in and we were 2-0 up. So I was waiting patiently. Obviously the replay takes so long, and he did quit. Fantastic stuff. Into the second round, come up against a pretty decent 4-3-1-2 Premier League side. He had the new informed Charlie Austin. I was recording this on the Wednesday, so he'd just been released. He had Salah, Cam, he had Willian, he had Wijnaldum, Can and Bakayoko. He had a pretty solid team. Nice pass up to Sané, hold up the ball really well with Morata. Nice bit of dribbling, 1-2 football between them two, and he does put the ball past the keeper in the 3rd minute with a nice finesse, and we are 1-0 up. Cruising through this tournament. Morata picks up the ball here. A nice pass through to Dalbert, who's just got bags of pace. No one's touching him. He puts that low driven past the keeper. We're 2-0 up in the 18th minute. He pauses. He queued a pause, but annoyingly he didn't leave. Picks up the ball here with Isco after a really bad clearance. Morata and Willian with a nice 1-2. Low driven by Morata in the 31st minute, and we are in the lead. And I was buzzing. We were playing brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly. But you're probably wondering why are we watching a replay? Why are we watching the replay? Because what he does at the kickoff is kicks it out, pauses it, and quits. And he quit, which was decent. So we're into the 3rd round just like that. A 4-3-3 number 4 La Liga side. He's got Varane and Umtiti. He had Navas. He had front 3 of Gaetan, Dembele and Gamero. Isco, Asensio and Casemiro. So he had a very, very decent squad. Isco picks up the ball here. Nice pass to Willian and a good 1-2 back to Isco. Nice pass through to Morata. Somehow it makes it. His shot is very weak. Keeper saves, but Willian is there for the rebound. And we are 1-0 up in the 9th minute. Willian puts the ball over to Morata. Nice fake turn. Back to Willian. Over to Sané. He holds it up nicely and somehow scores that. literally there's like a turn and a strike dead ball shot, and we were 2-0 up. I wasn't going to complain whatsoever. Isco, nice pass through to Willian. He puts it over to the running Semedo, who obviously is full of bags of pace, and nice cross to the back post. And Morata is there to do what Morata does best and nod us into a 3-goal advantage. Willian, a nice bit of dribbling here, past the defenders, and he crosses it over. Sané is there. Sané's obviously tall enough and got good heading, and he puts us 4-0 up. So we were absolutely stomping this guy. Really nice pass up to Willian. No one around him. Nice chip. 5-0. 66th minute, we were absolutely cruising at this point. Weren't going to touch us. We were on our way to the final. Nice pass to Sané here, through to Willian. He's again in so much space. No one's touching him. Nice chop. Nice bit of dribbling. Pass over to Fernandinho, and he puts the ball in the back of the net in the 70th minute to put us 6-0 up. At this point, I definitely switched off because Gamero picks up the ball here. Nice pass to Asensio. Callejon, who we brought on as a sub, puts it into Isco, who puts the ball past our keeper to 6-1. But that was again how the game ended. We did win 6-1. We were through into the final, and this is the team we come up against. Oh my god. He had icons, Zanetti, Ferdinand, Petit, and he had Costa, he had Ronaldo, he had Nainggolan, he had Ramos, De Gea. I was absolutely cacking myself. Go into the game and it disconnects instantly. Doesn't count as anything. We still got the final to play, and we come up against this 4-3-3 number 4 Serie A side, which I was so relieved to play against compared to that last team. He had the inform Higuain and El Shaarawy, Scream, Quadrado, Mertens in there, who I despise. I hate that guy playing against him. But in the second minute, Morata with a fantastic pass to Sané and a good crossover to Willian, and we're 1-0 up in 3 minutes. This guy picks up the ball in the 6th minute. Nice passing by El Shaarawy and Higuain, and El Shaarawy puts him back in the game. I was this game was literally the most end-to-end game I've ever actually played. 9th minute, we pick up the ball here with Fernandinho, skips past the defender, nice pass into Willian, who was on the other side for some reason. A nice touch by Morata, good bit of dribbling, and a wonderful finesse off the post and in, and we're 2-1 up from kickoff. Obviously, it's coming. Kickoff goal is coming. Quadrado picks up the ball, 1-2 with Lichtsteiner. He carries the ball through to Allen. He's just passing it around me. I'm, not touching it. Mertens is, I don't know what happens. My defence opens up and we're 2-0. Just like that. 12 minutes played, we are 2-0. There's goals and goals and goals already. Higuain picks up the ball in the 15th minute, over to Bonaventura. Plays it out wide to Dalbert. Nice 1-2, or nice pass through to El Shaarawy, and a fantastic finesse. I will give him that. To put him 3-2 up in 17 minutes. This game was ridiculous. 18 minutes. Literally just after that, Morata picks up the ball after a pass from Willian, and we're back in the game with 3-0 with a nice low driven. This game was absolutely ridiculous. I think it was like 14 goals in the end. Willian picks up the ball here in the 22nd, through to Morata. He nicely, well, I tried to jump over and it hit the defender's knee and went in. So we're 4-3 up for an own goal. I'm going to take that all day long. Fernandinho over to Leroy Sané, to Morata, holds it up for the run of Sané, who puts it over to Willian. I'm not going to risk that, not scoring there. 34 minutes played, there's been 8 goals already. Jump into the second half, 54th minute, Higuain picks up the ball, pass it over to Mertens, he holds it up, nice dribbling, and a good finish past our keeper. Hits the post, bounces back out to Callejon, who puts the ball in the back of the net. He was brought in as a sub, so it's 5-4. I'm thinking, 2-goal advantage is what I hate the most. Mertens picks up the ball here, he ball rolls me, he puts it past the keeper, and we're at 5-all. 2-goal difference is for me one of the worst things I can ever have in a game of FIFA. I'd rather be 1-0 up than that. Pick up the ball here with Willian, he holds it up, nice pass through from Morata to Sané, and he hits a low driven past the keeper, and we are 6-5 up. And at that point, I think he either gave up, switched off, or whatever, because the goals just kept coming. Sané picks up the ball here after a very poor clearance by the goalkeeper. Nice cross to Willian, who's there, chests it down and volleys it into the bottom of the net, and we are 7-5 up in the 80th minute. So at this point in my head I was thinking we've won it, but I wanted one more goal for insurance. Morata through to Willian, he breaks away from the defenders, nice bit of dribbling, nice bit of pace, and a good low driven past the goalkeeper, puts us 8-5 in the lead. We win the game, we qualify, so we get ourselves 2,000 coins and that nice FIFA mobile kit, qualification into the weekend league. I'm not going to complain. What a fantastic start to the episode. After that lovely performance by ourselves, getting into the weekend league for this weekend, we pick ourselves up our weekend league monthly rewards. We get ourselves a bronze kit, which we will never use, and a 2 silver player pack. So you get the red informs for the silvers. So That's something pretty decent, if I do say so myself. Got a premium gold pack there, but we will open that later as it is one of the daily objectives that I will be sort of running through later. I accidentally redeemed it a bit too quickly. But the 2 silver players we do pick ourselves up is Scottish right winger from Wickham, McCall Smith, 80 rate or 80 pace, 72 rated. Ain't bad. Obviously never going to use the silver players. And Barisha as well, who actually got on my main account. Yeah, not really going to use those guys. But what I'm going to quickly do is run through all of our progress through squad battles, and I'm probably going to jump into a couple of what are they called? Seasons games, just so we can do a little bit more of this. Because if you look at the daily objectives or the weekly objectives, play 20 games, you pick yourself up a premium Electrum players pack. We play 10, that's what we got a gold pack for. Play 20, you get an Electrums pack, and play 30, you get a premium gold pack. But they do expire tomorrow. I'm recording this Thursday, obviously getting the rewards. It expires tomorrow, so I have I've got 8 more games to go for this one, and 18 more for this one. So I can't see myself getting 30. Definitely get the 20. But let's get into the squad battles. Squad battles games, some some seasons games, and I'll be back in a second with the post-com. Let's go. Quickly before I get into obviously all the gameplay I've just spoken about, wanted to quickly show you this. Obviously we've only got our 1 team at the moment, so I don't want to be using that for squad battles, for champs and for seasons, because I don't want to keep paying out for fitness cards. So what I did, I went and built ourselves 2 squad battles teams. Got Bundesliga because I had a few of these players in my club. We got Baumann, we got Weiser, we got Vogt, got Tar, Wendell, Hector, Goetze, Keita, who's on loan, obviously just buy his normal card at some point, Yarmolenko, Timo Werner, and Konya Blankia. And then we've built ourselves the second one, which is a Premier League side, because they're both just cheap and sweaty. Got ourselves Butland, we've got Bellerin, we've got Keane, Smalling, Shaw, Kuyate, Wijnaldum, Wanyama, Atsu, King, and Escudero. So they're the teams I'm using for squad battles. Let's see how I did with them, and I'm hoping I do well with this, because I'm actually not completely finished by the time I record this. So I'm hoping I don't screw up. Let's get into the squad battles results. Right, little overview of our squad battles. We only did 1. I only played 1 set of games, so we are currently in silver. I'm really not intending to play too much of it, just because Foot Champs takes over. Bronze team, really bog standard. We beat that 1-0. Don't know why I only scored 1 goal, to be honest. Next one, we came up against 3-2. He had 2 icons in there, in Henri, and he had Rio Ferdinand. He also had the Danny Williams card from the Journey. Came up with 5 at the back team. It's ridiculous. I wasn't going to beat that. We lost 2-1, I think it was, but he had, 2 icons in there. He had Messi, Hero, so it's ridiculous. And his final game, we won 3-2 against a very decent Premier League side. After that, jumped over into some seasons games because I felt like it. We were a few games away from winning the title, so I thought, why not? 4-3-2-1 Premier League side. He had Sané, Player of the Month, Mane and Sterling up front. He had Herrera, Lallana and Cazorla in the midfield, and he had Alonso, Koscielny, Van Dijk, Bellerin, and he had Joe Hart in net. Isco picks up the ball here. Nice pass through to Morata. Back over to Isco. Through to Sané, and within 5 minutes, weak foot goal by Sané puts us 1-0 up in this season's game. And I think we needed 2 wins and a draw to get the title, so we started off pretty well. Mane picks up the ball here. Nice pass to Sané. Good bit of dribbling back to Sané, and his Sané puts him back in the game in 8 minutes. So very, very end-to-end, very decent. Our Sané picks up the ball here. Nice pass through to Morata. Holds it up. Back heel to Sané. Back over to Morata, and he finesses it. Morata that's one thing he's very good at, is getting onto his right foot and finessing it into the back of the net. It was decent. Into the second half, Willian picks up the ball here through to Morata. He puts the ball in the back of the net, and that is how the game did end. 3-1 to us. We pick ourselves up 483 coins for that win, and more importantly, 3 points, putting us on 15. 1 more point needed for promotion, 4 more for the title. Second game, we come up against a 4-1-2-1-2 to Bundesliga side. He had the Path to Glory Wagner in there. He had Muller, he had Werner, Tolisso, Keita, Hector. So it's a pretty solid team. His defence was a little bit weak. I don't know why he went with Sommer and goal, because there's so many better goalkeepers you can go for. Pick up the ball here with Muller. He picks it up here. This game was, I don't know why. I really don't know why this game was so laggy, but Wagner puts the ball through, rebounds it. It was just the worst game to play. But I couldn't get hold of it. Into second half, it took a second half to actually get a goal from kickoff. Fernandinho, Willian, Sané, nice bit of passing between everyone. What this guy kept trying to do as well is kept trying to get the ball to Wagner to set up Werner, but it actually kept happening the other way around. That Wagner setting up Werner, and Wagner's not that quick. But you see that Sané puts us back in the game at 1-1. And the final goal of the game, Morata over to Willian. Nice bit of dribbling by them and the front three. And Sané is there again for that low dribbling across the keeper. We are 2-1 up, so we have got promoted to Division 5, I think it is. I think it's Division 5 we're into. So we get ourselves 3 points. So 1 more point, 1 draw needed for the final game. Hoping to get that, and we come up against this 4-1-2-1-2-2 hybrid side kind of. He had Czech, he had Bellerin, Koscielny, Varane with a stat card, Hernandez, he had Fernandinho, Bakayoko. You know, for some reason he took off Fernandinho and brought on the informed Rafael and then put Jesus at centre mid. I really don't understand why he did that. I don't know. Header from Sané over to Willian, holds it up really nicely, defender sliding all over the place, and a low driven into the back of the net puts us 1-0 up in the 15th minute. Willian here, look at this run, he is just skipping past absolutely everyone, no one's touching him. Willian is one of the best players on this game, I have to say it hands down, and a fantastic finish to put us 2-0 up, so we were cruising. He picks up the ball here with Sané, nice turn back, holds up past the defenders, Jesus over to Timo Werner, and our keeper touches it with his feet, but it still goes in the back of the net, and he is back in the game at 2-1. Willian puts it over to Morata, to Semedo. This is possibly my favourite goal because of that, because Varane thinks he's going to block the ball, and he just fakes it and runs away with the goal. That's probably my favourite goal of this episode, and it's not even that good. Willian picks up the ball here, nice run, pass through to Leroy Sané, who low drivens it past the goalkeeper, and we are 4-1 up, so I'm thinking, nice stuff, we're cruising, title is ours. He picks up the ball here with Werner in the 40th minute, nice, well I say nice pass, hits the pass, hits my defender, Sané picks up the ball, still bounces, and I couldn't keep the ball out the back of the net, and 4-2. Like I said earlier, 2 goal for me is the danger zone. Jesus picks up the ball here, through to Timo Werner, and a really weak finish past our keeper, making it 4-3. Willian picks up the ball here, hoping to get us back that 2-goal lead, and he does with an amazing run. He's just dribbling past everyone outside of the boot shot, and he does put us back up to 2-goal deficit, to 2-goal advantage with his hat trick. Sané is passed the ball here through by Jesus, back to Jesus, and he dragged it past the goalkeeper, and he is 5-4. And at this point I'm thinking I only need a draw, but I'd rather get a win. Really scrappy bit of play, and he picks up the ball, makes it 5-0. Just my luck that all I needed is a draw, and that's what's going to happen. But 90th minute come, Willian picks up the ball, nice bit of dribbling past everyone, that little gap between the defenders, through to Isco, and I've been trying to get a goal with Isco for so long, and he finally gets it, and what he does, he does secure us the title for Division 6, I'm pretty sure it's 6. 6,500 coins back, nice dominant performance, and an all-round decent performance from us in this episode. I was hoping to have some, already commentated over this bit, but it actually corrupted, so I'll have to do it now for you. As you can see that we did achieve the 20 goals, which does get us the Premium Electrum Players Pack, which obviously is untradeable, so that is not too bad. So we got 20 games played, so we had a few packs to pick up here. We had a couple of reward packs from the other ones, a couple of bronze packs, and this, that, and the other. So we do go with a couple of silver reward packs first. These are the ones that just no one really cares about, so I do skip it, and we do pick ourselves up a Serie B player who might be useful to us at some point when it comes to an SBC, some consumables as well, especially with those healing cards. They are definitely needed. Second silver reward pack, again I'm going to skip it, I'm not really bothered what comes out of it. We get ourselves a Japanese player, a manager, and another healing card, which is decent. Bronze contract pack is what it says on the tin, just 4 bronze contracts, and they may come in useful at some point just to boost them up. Pick up a mixed contract pack here. Annoying that the only gold contract in that pack was a manager's one, which I don't even use. So that's just my luck. 2-player pack here. I'm thinking might be able to get something decent out of it, and it's not too bad. We get ourselves a board, and I'm thinking, I see Polish. I'm like, yes. Right back, no. Piszczek. It's not a bad player, it's an 83 rated player, but I would have loved to get ourselves a Lewandowski, because that would have been absolutely mental. We do pick ourselves up an Ipswich player here. I think we do sell him for like 850 coins, because he is selling, obviously with the Liam Moore SBC, you do need to pick yourself up a load of championship players. I think I list him up for 850. Yeah, so we list that up at 850. I think he sells it instantly. We keep the Piszczek, because he may come in available to me at some point. We go for the premium gold pack, so the 7.5k pack, and annoyingly no boards, no rare even, so no care if there's no rare in that pack. And we pick ourselves up quite a few players actually. There's a Dalvin, there's a Morante, a couple of other players, and a 91 pace right mid from the MLS. Might come in handy at some point, but I do keep it all mainly for the contracts and those fitness cards. And the final pack, the one I'm thinking is going to get us the best, premium Electrum players pack. Drops down, no board, not good whatsoever. And the player we do get out of it is a striker from Ecuador, 76 rated, Enner Valencia. I was very, very irritated. Obviously, it being untradeable, I couldn't sell any of it. We do get a perfect link in there with Macaulay and Evans. I'm thinking this guy, and then I remembered it's untradeable. I was thinking maybe he might sell, but it's, you know, it's untradeable. We've got a Russian in there as well. But unfortunately, that is how that ended. That is how those packs ended. But it was a fantastic episode nonetheless. I'm going to leave it there, boys. I hope you've all enjoyed. As always, links down to Twitter and Instagram in the description below. Go down there, drop me a follow, drop a like on the video, and drop a sub if you're new around here. Until next time, guys, have a fantastic day, have a fantastic weekend, and I shall see you all later. Bye.